Welcome to the Love Fairy, where I'm granting admission to love. This channel will focus on love, relationships, dating, and marriages. If you are as consumed in love as I am, please subscribe right now and turn on your notifications. If at any moment you are enjoying my video, please give it a thumbs up. Here's a little background on myself. I'm married to my middle school sweetheart. We've been married for 8 years. I have a master's in psychology and I believe in love at first sight. So, welcome and let's begin. So, today we are discussing Malcolm and Marie. If you have not watched this movie, please press pause, go watch the movie, and come back. Malcolm and Marie is a 2021 American black and white romantic drama film written and directed by Sam Levinson, starring Zendaya and John David Washington as Malcolm and Marie. So, first, I want to say throughout watching this film, I found myself battling within myself, trying to decide whose side am I on? Who do I agree with more? Who is right? Who is wrong? What was too harsh? What was too cold? What was too sweet? What was too romantic? What was too far? And what wasn't enough? I must say that this film is a brilliant piece of work. So, before moving forward, going into details about what I enjoyed and the things that were said that caught my attention, I must say that watching this film, for me at least, was like imagine going to a museum and it's showcasing new art and you have no expectations, you have not a clue on what will be on display, and then you get there and you see this white and black picture and you think to yourself, oh yeah, this is going to be good, this is going to be interesting. And then while you're standing there discussing the small minor details with your friends, the painting begins to play music and the characters in the painting begins to speak, and then there's emotions and there's feelings within the frame, and you're stuck with awe. Your mouth is wide open because this piece of art that's on display has turned into a live art that has completely captured you, and so much is going on and you don't know if you should look away. You don't know if you, if you should like peek with one eye open. All you know that this has captured you and so much is going on, and you're actually afraid that if you look away that you're going to miss something. And then again, within the same moment you feel like you're spying on them and it's not supposed to be happening. You're not supposed to be witnessing these intense conversations that are raw and real and filled with so emotions, but you can't look away because it's that intriguing. And it's like, what do I do? Do I continue to watch this or should I continue to go and mind my business? That is what it's like watching Malcolm and Marie. I swear to you, I didn't know what to think, but man, it was really like just watching art. Seriously, just on display, raw art. When you see a painting and you want to imagine what the painter was thinking, no, this movie, it tells you exactly what the painter was thinking, and it's incredible. But let's start from the beginning. It's a black and white picture. They come in, that he has on his suit and tie. She has on this long, elegant dress, and it looks exciting and it looks fascinating. And it made me so curious. I was thinking, like, what is going on? What is going to happen next? And it continues. And I noticed that their body languages are displaying two different worlds. Malcolm is overjoyed, he's jumping, he's dancing, he's singing, he's celebrating, whereas Marie seems to just be tolerating him. And it's interesting how she just like not agreeing with his rant. She's actually reminding him of the reality of everything that he's stating, while, may I add, she's smoking her cigarette. And it continues with Malcolm kissing her. He's literally kissing her ass at one point and the rest of her body, and he's telling her how beautiful she is and how he thinks the world of her. And within that, she asked him, "Do you want your butter salted or unsalted?" Like, she's just not phased by anything that he's saying to her. And Malcolm just, kept going. And then later it revealed that he produced this great movie. And while he was giving his thank you speech, he failed to acknowledge her. He failed to thank her, despite thanking everyone else, as Marie claimed. And it continues with this back and forth. And he states to her, like, "I didn't cheat on you." And it's like, wait, what? What is going on? Like, what is happening? And you could tell that she's extremely bothered that he failed to acknowledge her, he failed to mention her, and she feels as if he doesn't see her worth, like he doesn't see the value that she has within his life. And there's a lot of yelling and a lot of belittling, and he's eating his mac and cheese that she made for him, and they're still like going back and forth, and he's screaming across the house. And I was just sitting here watching it like, wait, what did I miss? And at one point, Marie says to him, it feels like once you know someone is there for you and once you know they love you, that you never actually think of them again. It's not until you're about to lose that person that they pay attention. And I thought, like, wow, this is very profound. It's about acknowledgement. She want to be seen. She want to be acknowledged. She want him to not just see her worth in his life, but to tell her worth in his life. And she just feels as if he's like taking her for granted. Oh, 1 second, my oven is going off. Okay, I'm back. So it continues, and out of nowhere, Marie disappears. And Malcolm is going everywhere searching for her. And he's, going through the house, and he's in the backyard. And as it continued to unfold, she reveals how, he had this, I guess, amazing upbringing, and she had this very complicated life. And it's clear that the past trauma plays a significant role in, people's future and who they are today, and what they experience, and how people look at the world. And it is one big ball of confusion. But they continue. And Malcolm, I don't know if I would say that he um fails to acknowledge her feelings. I think how she feels is validated. And, she says to him, "You can encourage me to have a life of my own, but that's bullshit. You don't want me to have a life that is separate from yours because you're too effing needy." She says that to him. And he says to her, "You gave up your career to be an emotional support dog." And I was just like, whoa, what is going on? This is not how we communicate. Like, when we feel a certain way, we have to explain it in terms where our partners understand, but they do not feel attacked. And the rawness and the thin line, but within this film is so intriguing. I feel bad for saying it's intriguing, but it is very intriguing because they show that they don't feel supported, and they don't feel supportive, and there's a lot of condemning, and the tone changes and the words are exchanged, and they're coming at each other hard, and they're not sugarcoating how they feel. And I'm thinking, like, are they trying to be mean, or are they just expressing their true feelings? And at one point, Malcolm even asked Marie, like, "Are you trying to be mean?" Because it's hard to say. You don't know if they're actually trying to hurt one another, or if this is just really how they feel about each other. And Malcolm asks Marie, he says to her, "Why do you love being hurt and traumatized?" And it was I think that was a cold moment for her because I don't know, me watching, I feel that she might have realized that this is a part of her life. This is a part of who she is. And she, and he said to her, like, do you want to be degraded? And at that point, I'm thinking, like, oh my goodness, he's about to rip her to shreds. But then he tells her, I don't need you, baby. I just love you. And that's when it took a huge turn. And I was like, wow. They do not want my emotions to be stable while watching this film because you don't know where it's going. You just do not know the direction that it's going in. And you know, I thought the most funniest part in his film was when Malcolm was searching for what was he searching for? His credit card and his cell phone. And I'm like, these men, they could never find anything. It's just so funny. But one more thing that I want to touch on is Marie kind of stated, we were making plans, we were making plans to do this together. And then she's like, when did it change? Like, basically, like asking, like, when did she get left out on the plans that they were making together? And I took my notes and I noted, making plans to do something with the person and then realize that it's happening or it happened and you were left out of it. Like, that has to be hard for someone, especially when you're a couple and you and your person are making plans together, and then the plans continue but without you and you're still present. That's a difficult thing to deal with. But the depiction of a couple having this back and forth battle was while exhausting one another is not how a healthy couple communicates. It's intriguing to watch, yes, and it's interesting to imagine, yes, but this is not how you communicate. You cannot express your thoughts while belittling in your partner and overstating in such pain and arrogance. And that's a lot of what happened. But they had laughter, they had romance. It was some passionate scenes. But um I don't know. You know what? I would give this movie a 10 out of 10. I just loved it. It was like reading a book. It was just filled with poetry, and they covered every aspect of emotion. They were laughing, they were smiling, they were crying, they were angry, they were sad, they were happy, they was dancing, it was singing. It was some very, very quiet moments, and it was real and raw. And you know what? That's life, right? Real and raw. That's love. But I think it's much healthier to experience and have all of that without pain. But is that possible? To have love without pain? Huh. Thank you for listening, for watching, and please come back for more. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already. Subscribe today and let me know what you think about, my thoughts, my summary of it all. And yeah, leave me comments. Let me know what you're thinking. But wow, that was good. I think I'm going to actually watch it again with my husband to get his take on it. So I'll be back with more reviews on different love films, and I'm going to come back with interesting topics about love and relationships and breakups. And I have more Bridgerton, which I want to discuss like the other episodes. So make sure you're subscribed, make sure you come back, and make sure you comment. I want dialogue. I want to get others' take on it, and I want to share and read all of our interests and our thoughts. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with more.